Modern guerrillas live in towns and villages and look just like you. Only sometimes they'll leave their homes for completely different things, to sabotage or ambush the occupiers. So what do guerrillas look like in Europe in 2022? Watch this video, like and subscribe to United24. A car with 6 Russian soldiers explodes in Severodonetsk. In Kremenная, there is an explosion in the building where the meeting of the occupiers and collaborators was held. In Belovodsk, the car with the occupational mayor and his deputy was fired upon. In Lysychansk, the courthouse where the occupation administration worked exploded. In addition, in the occupied territories, railway networks are being destroyed to make it difficult to transport ammunition. So how do ordinary people become guerrillas, risking their own lives? One of them explains it this way.
Просто уявіть, що ви змушені щодня бачити, як окупанти знущаються з ваших рідних та близьких, знищують з ними вулиці і забороняють культуру вашого народу. Чимало з нас просто не змогли терпіти такого і почали свою таємну боротьбу.
So far, about 20% of Ukraine is under Russian control. It is more than the territories of Switzerland and Austria taken together. It has been caused by a strong invasion in the very beginning when at 4 a.m. Ukrainians had faced a full complex of inroad. However, in the summer, the Russians had to spend weeks and hundreds of lives to pass each new mile. And in some areas, the Ukrainians have already started counteroffensive actions. Even the territories that have been occupied for many months remain dangerous to the Russians. Anyone can become a guerrilla in Ukraine, for example, using a smartphone. During the war, digital services took a full turn, and they also helped the guerrillas. Almost every Ukrainian has the DIA application on their smartphone. It is both a set of necessary documents and direct contact with the state. After the invasion, DIA introduced another function called e-Vorog, which literally means electronic enemy. With the help of this service, you can safely transfer information about the location of Russian troops, names of collaborators, enemy movements, and much more to the armed forces. Security services check all messages, and thanks to them, Ukrainian artillery delivers precision strikes on warehouses and bases of the occupiers. Such precision would be much more complex without the guerrillas' tip-off. Okay, now we know how the reports about the enemy's warehouses are delivered. But who arranges the explosions? The Ukrainian internet offers tens of websites created by special services or even just enthusiasts. Here you can find dozens of instructions how to cause trouble to the enemy, for example, to neutralize a tank that was briefly left unattended. If you by chance are interested, it is very simple. Just fill in the muzzle of stones or burn the radiator. In addition, since May, special training centers have been operating in Ukraine, where those who volunteer can actually become professional guerrillas. People who want to take revenge for captured lands study explosives, conspiracy, and military knowledge. And then they return to the occupied cities to put their knowledge into practice. The guerrilla movement in Ukraine is coordinated by an important government body, the National Security and Defense Council. Very special services are also engaged in this: the Security Service of Ukraine, Military Intelligence, and Territorial Defense. All of them are trying to make the guerrilla movement as effective and safe as possible. However, the guerrilla movement remains death-dealing. In the partially captured Zaporizhia region, the occupiers threatened the partisans with the death penalty. In addition, there was recorded cases when even children suspected of participating in the guerrilla movement were abducted and tortured. Lack of freedom of speech, constant raids, searches, checking of telephones, and disconnection of communication are commonplace for the territories occupied by the Russians. For example, in the Kherson region, the invaders evicted people from houses within a radius of almost half a kilometer from the railway station where they're loading military equipment. Everything to complicate the actions of the guerrilla.
Це наша земля, і ми боремося за неї в інтернеті та на вулицях, вибухівкою та засідками. І ми знаємо, що все це допоможе звільнити Україну.
The forces of good need your support. Share this video, donate to Ukraine, and subscribe to UNITED24.